I'm ready to dive into chapter 5 and see what the hell Melanie was talking about. Alright, I'm ready, guys. I'm ready.
Time bears down on us without mercy. How should we live the days that we have left? What should we spend them on? We saw one possible answer to those questions. But we cannot accept it. Not even as a last resort. After all, it was the only path that was offered to those two. We
What are you
should all be free to choose our own way. That's our belief. That's why we fight.
What the hell are you talking about, Mio? This is Agnes. Is this a flashback? Looks like it's a flashback because, yeah, it is. Because everything is on neat.
You gonna hit something or not?
Huh?
What use is swinging that slab if you ain't gonna swing it at one of the actual targets?
But I'm just practicing.
Say, why a hammer? This looks more your style.
Totally.
Right.
That's not nice.
Whoa.
Who are they watching now? Mio.
Whoa!
They're all like, ooh,
Fuck
ah.
me, silly. She beat 5 8-termers in a row.
Mio, eh? She that off-seer?
Yeah, she should be the one heading to the front lines, not us.
She's feeling insecure about her choice.
Nice one, Mimi! That was awesome! Poor 8th termers. You mopped the floor with them.
Thank you, Senna. Hang on. Where's Miyabi?
Oh, Miyabi? The commander and consult wanted to see her in command.
Oh, okay. Hey, fancy a bite?
Sure. I'm a bit peckish.
It's a bit early, I suppose.
No, I'm ready if you are.
What are we about to see? That looks
Huh?
kind of good, I'm not gonna
I
lie.
was under the impression that you didn't like fish.
Huh? That is true. But can't be too picky. My muscles need protein,
She
you know?
doesn't like fish just like me. And she's fire. Senna is just me at this point.
Hey, Senna. There's no need for this.
Huh?
Just be yourself. You know you don't have to do what I do, right?
No, that's not...
Senna,
Sorry.
come on. You say that too often. You've nothing to apologize for, Senna.
Okay.
Eat what you enjoy. Never stop being you. Okay?
Oh man. Wait, why is she thinking about that stuff? She did great in that fight. Did she not do great in that fight? I thought she did great in that fight.
I think that should be far enough.
Senna did mad work in that fight. Both fights.
Did I do good out there?
Don't you're being insecure? She did great.
Huh? What's that? did I say something?
I mean, you just said something about doing good or whatever?
Ha! That's funny. Must have just slipped out.
You seem so lonely.
Huh?
At training, in camp, at night. She's always got friends right by her. But why does it seem like she's all alone? How come?
So that's the way you see me, huh? A loner?
Senna,
I was hoping more plucky heroine girl or one-track musclehead. That's more what I kind of shoot for.
now look.
Oh, no, you don't. I think you're just being nosy.
Senna, please.
I'm fine. Really. Don't worry about me.
I find it kind of crazy that it's been 5 chapters, but we haven't really delved into Senna. Can you believe we just had to run all that way? I don't know who they are, but had that force not intervened, I should have just think what would have happened. What would have happened was it would have been curtains for us. Usually strategy is something you're supposed to prepare beforehand. They definitely planned something. I guess we have no more use for castles and queens, huh? We're not going back, I know that much. No, we're going forward now. You're right. So is no one gonna talk about... Not far now before we reach Swordmark. Oh, we still haven't reached there, that's right. Let's go. No one's gonna talk about...
Here we are then.
Why evil Noah and Noah look the same. I wonder if Senna might end up being my favorite character. Because I'm already like Zach, I kind of like Senna. Just after that 2-second scene. I like her a lot already.
I wish we could have avoided that. Now
Because
we
she's
can proceed.
very relatable. And more than just the fire way too.
Oh, well, aren't you a ginormous sparker?
Whoa. Where's the top?
We finally made it, huh?
We did it.
Quite.
Let's get to
Dude.
the base of the sword. Guernica told us to come here. There has to be something.
Be on your guard, yeah? Because we've really been pushing our luck lately.
Whoa, that's one for the books.
Shut up.
Lance is right, though. Keep your eyes peeled.
Dude, it took us basically the whole game to get here. That's crazy.
Whoa, check this place out.
I remember doing this with Fiora.
A rare thing?
I have no way this is so entertaining. That music. Who's here?
What's wrong? Mio?
Ambush?
I hear a strange sound.
Sound?
Called it.
What is that noise?
Something's wrong here. Noah!
Oh. The people with Vandom. We finally get to meet them. So they had cloaking devices? That's cool. Are we finally gonna meet his daughter or whoever that girl is? No, they don't look like they want to fight.
What the? Who are they?
Those Levnesses. They're the ones that attacked the castle.
Yes, no question.
But they also saved you.
Which means...
They're on your side, I think. I saw the little girl, but she was walking with somebody. He stood specifically in front of Mio. You saw that, right? Camera shots, bro.
We're not looking for a fight.
Camera angles.
What the?
Gotta love the
We
camera
are the
angles.
lost numbers. Sworn enemies of Mobius.
What?
There are others standing against Mobius.
Nice music. The
The
heck?
name's Monica. Monica Vanden. The man who entrusted Ouroboros to you. I'm his daughter.
Daughter?
You know Guernica?
You're headed for the city, ain't ya?
How do you...
That's our base of operations. Come on.
What?
Shania, take point.
You're right.
But Shania's who we've been seeing.
Oh.
I thought she was the daughter. So she's the granddaughter? I guess she's the granddaughter? She's not related? You know what I thought when she first showed up? The female lead from Metal Gear. What's her name? Meryl? That's who she reminds me of. Oh, they all wear it? Is it like a scouter from Dragon Ball? Put them over where your iris is. They won't hurt you. Is this like a costume I could equip? I kind of like it. It looks funny on Taeon. We aren't hostile, but that might not be enough to earn your trust. If it lays your fears to rest, you can treat me as your prisoner until you reach the city. Yeah, that doesn't sound right. Don't want a prisoner? Whatever, I'll be your escort then. I should point out you won't find anyone better with a mace and the lost numbers. Don't bash us about with it or anything. She has to be the next hero. I would have never... Well, let's see her in yo, she looks like she's right out of Metal Gear. Shania will show you the way. So you are a hero. How are we meant to get to the city from here? Yeah, this is a dead end. Wrong. I mean, you just saw them have cloaking devices. You don't think they would cloak the entrance too? It's pretty obvious. This leads into the Great Sword. The city's this way. What a masterful disguise. When Ethel said there was nothing of interest in Swordmark, she didn't know. She never found this. Hey, you guys done? Can we get going? Don't be rude.
So, Guernica, that's that wrinkly guy. Back then.
The wrinkly guy.
Yeah.
You said you were his daughter. What's that mean?
I completely forgot. You don't understand the concept of parenthood.
Oh.
I'll explain later.
Later, meaning in the city?
That's where the elevator's taking us. You'll be needing those eye patches now.
And what for?
Those put a spanner in Mobius's recon.
Mobius's?
When you become Ouroboros, your irises change. And they start emitting a weak radio signal.
Oh.
And so, we're blocking that signal.
With these things? What about yours?
I know it
Are
wasn't
you
just an
Ouroboros too?
just an eye patch.
We'll go with that.
Sorry?
What do you mean we'll go with
You
that?
see, we're bound by Ouroboros blood.
What is happening?
Just what are you?
That's a good question, Noah. I don't know.
We're so high up!
What a view! I've never seen anything like it.
Certainly takes your breath away.
Whoa. Hey, wait a minute. Oh, I thought
Can you save your observations for later?
that looked familiar.
Come on.
You can take the eye patches off now. Won't need them past this point. Oh, right. And you're sure about that? The city's got some signal jamming tech that functions like the eye patches blocking detection by Mobius. We're safe inside. You have my word. I suppose that must be the reason why they haven't been able to discover the city thus far. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You got that right. This place is our last redoubt and our sole haven in this world. But as soon as we step outside, Mobius are all over us like a bad wool sweater. So what I'm saying is, don't forget your eye patches when you're out and about. That's all. I hear you loud and clear. We'll remember. Wow, it's a city. City. That's funny, because it's the only one.
This is the city.
So it's just called City. It's the only city.
It sure took us long enough. We shouldn't relax just yet, though.
Why the spark not?
We don't even know if they're really our allies yet. We can't get complacent.
Still on guard, huh?
You have to be.
Unlike some of you daydreamers, yes.
I'd like to believe them. Their eyes, they look the same as his.
They said they opposed Mobius, didn't they? It should be okay then, to trust them.
The enemy of our enemy is our friend. Gotcha.
Bloody Sparks. Why do I bother?
Thank you, Tyon, for looking out for us.
Yeah, sure. Whatever. I'll follow your lead. But please, stay vigilant.
Of course we will.
Ouroboros.
Ouroboros, yeah.
So they're Ouroboros?
And they're from Kevis and Agnes.
But they're just a bunch of kids.
Watch yourselves. There could be secret spies.
It's over. This place will be a war zone.
They're all whispering about us.
I feel we're not exactly welcome here.
Uninvited guests, one might say.
Mm-hmm.
They're the ones who led us here.
Oh, hey! Doesn't she look similar to the Mobius we fought at Colony 4?
It's true. Wrinkly prune faces abound here.
Manana spy tiny people too! It's whole undiscovered race!
Oh.
No. They must be Humans, just
They
like
don't know
us.
they don't know what kids are.
So you're Ouroboros, eh?
So they call them tiny people. That's hilarious. The heck?
You've got what, 1 or 2 years left? Some hope you are.
Don't know why Van Dam wasted that power on you. What was he thinking?
What's your problem? Mind your manners.
Let me introduce you. These were our Ouroboros candidates.
Oh.
They trained relentlessly to fight against Mobius. Each and every one of them. That includes Shania there.
They were supposed to be the main characters.
That you stole Ouroboros from us?
I'm kind of glad they're not.
All right, that's enough. Whatever the reason, the old man did choose him. To be fair, they have gone against quite a few Mobius already. They're the real thing, all right. You heard Shania's reports.
What reports?
Is it me or is she jacked?
I had her monitor your actions with extreme scrutiny. All the way from the valley.
Huh?
Since way back then?
Oh, wow.
Together, we are united in our
I mean,
cause.
I knew that.
Miss Vanden.
All right then.
Please, it's not their fault. They're not a bad lot, really.
That's easy for you to say.
Well, that was awkward as all ash.
Dramatic walking away.
You said that you were monitoring us earlier. So is that why you stormed the castle?
After the Ouroboros stone activated, Shania relayed the info straight back to us. So I'd been looking for a chance to contact you.
Oh, really?
We reckoned that you would just head straight here. What we did not expect was for you to dive straight into the heart of the enemy's base. I was flipping out. Your actions were so reckless. I started to wonder if our saviors were just a bunch of raving lunatics. It kind of looked that way.
That's a little too harsh.
Yeah.
Sorry. Poor choice of words. How about hotheads?
Yeah, that's not a lot better.
Still, it helped us complete one of our primary objectives. Securing a number of growth modules.
What are those?
I'll show you. You'll find it quite interesting. It's the very reason why we fight.
Oh. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna say she thick. Yeah, she kind of bad, I'm not gonna lie. Praetorian Hill?
We're now more or less above the sword's hilt guard.
Oh.
Even this place was once ravaged by war. By Kevis and Agnes.
Has the war really spread this far?
There's even more. More husks underneath.
That's crazy.
Thanks.
This right here is what the world is really like. Designed to keep us shackled.
Keep us shackled?
Aren't those...
Cradles.
Your so-called cradles are the growth modules that birthed you. You were conscripted from birth, trained to kill one another ruthlessly and steal each other's life. That life energy pours into the flame cloaks, becoming the fuel that feeds Mobius. In order for Mobius to exist, they must continue to claim life energy.
Ethel.
And these cradles right here, they're used to recycle your lives.
So they could just do it again.
Ethel.
Yeah. You live your lives in servitude so that Mobius can exist. And even in death, there's no release. You'll just keep getting recycled.
Damn.
No way.
There's your shackles. Soldiers bound by Mobius's shackles are destined only for mutual destruction. Those who lose their lives in battle, they're reborn anew. They wake from a castle cradle, a blank slate without a scrap of their former memories.
That's what happened to Uni.
Wait,
but she
then
remembered...
That husk I saw.
She remembers something.
But if we keep your lives bound to the bodies, as we're doing here, they're of no use to them. This way, we can whittle away at their power.
So you've been doing this over and over again, then?
Oh, I see.
That's right. You don't want to know for how long, believe me.
They steal the bodies
And yet,
to...
the price we pay to take down just a handful of Mobius is immeasurable. The city's residents, we're all descendants of the first Ouroboros.
The first Ouroboros?
The first?
What's a descendant?
Right. That's not a word you'd have any use for either, I suppose. Better to see for yourselves. Come, I'll show you.
Yes, please show me everything. This is... starting to get heavy. Oh yeah, pregnant
Where
people
are
would
we?
freak them out. They would.
This is a maternity ward.
Pregnant women. Why did I say pregnant people?
Maternity?
Doctor, may I?
Diego, they all have beer bellies. They drank too much. That's what happened. They're definitely not pregnant. They just drink too much. Oh, this is gonna freak them out. This is gonna freak them out. Is that baby Shulk? I'm kidding. But, wait, maybe? Could you imagine? And it came full circle right there. Baby Shulk. Zanza's plan starts right here. And it just becomes a never-ending cycle. Right? That'd be so funny. Oh no, yeah, baby Klaus. Sorry. I guess baby Klaus would be better. Klaus is born here and starts the whole thing.
It's so small.
And it's
a
just
little person.
It's so teensy tiny, but it moves.
Much rejoicing!
It's okay to touch her. Gently now.
She's so warm.
Yeah, this is a good song for this scene.
Place one finger.
Excuse me. Are you gonna boop the baby?
In her palm.
Okay, close enough. Yeah, when a baby grabs your finger like that.
Look at this! Do you need to try it too?
Oh.
Tyon.
Whoa, you're right. Mimi, it's incredible.
Let me have a turn. What? This is incredible, Senna.
This is a nice scene. Mia was totally thinking about having babies with Noah right now.
Funny,
That-
right?
That was her first thought.
But this is human beings' true nature. If you want the ins and outs, go and ask the doctor.
All right then, lads and lasses. Who wants to know how babies are made?
Bro, you can't just drop... Oh, God. Nope. After this conversation, Mio's gonna want babies with Noah.
For a surprise. Buckle up.
After this conversation, Mio's gonna want babies with Noah. You can't just teach them the birds and the bees. If they don't even know what birds and bees are in the first place. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be a very awkward conversation. They're thinking about it. Yep. I told
This is
you
how it
guys.
should be.
I told you guys.
This is human nature. We are born defenseless, grow up. Then those who find a spouse create new life together, age, then return to the earth. Thank you. I mean it.
Oh, is this a grave? Oh, a memorial.
Monica, what was that word you used? Spouse?
A partner in romance.
Rome?
The feeling of having someone very precious to you. That'd be one way of putting it. You'll understand too someday. Or it might be that you already do.
I think that's true, yep. Tyon and Eunice would be the couple that runs off to a closet somewhere. You know? Out of this group, probably. I could see it happening. But more so, Uni pressuring him to try
Ion, look.
Hmm. It looks the same as the one before.
Who are they?
The first Ouroboros. The founders, we call them.
The first Ouroboros?
That one. She looks a bit like Mimi.
Look at this. He's got Noah's chin.
And the others don't look like anyone.
Tell us about them.
I know who one of them was.
They gained the power of Ouroboros. It let them match Mobius blow for blow. The city folk you see here, we're all descended from them.
Bound by their blood?
It was the queens, so they say. Kevis and Agnes. Their powers united created Ouroboros. Ouroboros are the only ones that can take down a Mobius. Although, there can only be 6 Ouroboros alive at one time. By activating the stone's cage here, those with aptitude can become Ouroboros.
Only 6? Why so few of them?
I get it. That's why they got so upset.
Finally clicked? There's only so many seats and stones. The one that my father was moving, it took a long time to be found.
Think I'm finally getting the gist of this whole Ouroboros deal. But the queens?
Not those sham figureheads in the castles. The real queens.
Yes, real queens. I knew that soulless piece of clockwork junk wasn't the real deal.
Does that mean our queen is false too?
We're still trying to pinpoint the true queens. They're out there somewhere, sleeping.
Sleeping?
What for?
Why else? To take our world back from Mobius and set things to rights. The true queens will help us there.
Hang on a bleeding second. Ouroboros were born, like, generations ago, right? But you said the queens are sleeping. Are there humans who can even live that long?
Now that I don't know too much about.
Then what do you know?
Well, the legend goes that both of the queens, their lifespans are supposed to be incomparably longer than ours.
And you're pinning your hopes on that?
At the moment, that's about all we can do.
All right. So, when the world is back to rights, then what?
The people you've seen here, the way they live their lives, that could be everyone. Babies, children, adults, the old, they're all a part of nature's cycle.
And that would go for us too?
There'll be more to life than just fighting to survive. We'll weave the tale that we were always meant to tell.
Don't give up. 10 years? You kids deserve better. The only thing that can change all this is the will of Ouroboros. You kids and your low.
Though, some of us around here still ain't too keen on the idea.
What?
So, those people from before?
They're happy living in the moment. As long as they can hide away and cover their eyes, they don't give a damn about the rest.
So our lives mean nothing to them?
If they can't see or hear you, then as far as they're concerned, you don't even exist.
Closing their eyes to what's in front of them.
A lot of folks here think that way.
But that's just like Mobius. Then the only difference is whether or not they benefit directly.
You catch on quick. I can see why my dad chose you guys. But the will of the Founders, it lives on in us warriors. Mobius can't reign forever. If we can continue freeing young folk like you, maybe life can get back to how it should be. That would be best for all of us.
For sure. I'm with you. I think we'd have to be lunatics not to believe you, after what you've shown us.
I believe it too. Seeing how you live your lives, it made me feel really envious. Feeling that warmth, part of nature's cycle. We need to protect that.
I agree. It was so precious.
You know what I like about Xenoblade? I feel like they've been telling us this the entire game, but this is like the point of the game where they really drill it into your brain. This is what's going on. Like, let me summarize for you what's going on in the story. Because there's been hints and little explanations here and there since the beginning, but Xenoblade always, like, explains it throughout the game, and then there's a point in the game where, like, they bring it all together and really bring the point home. This is the story we're trying to tell you. The storytelling in Xenoblade is really good. Like, how they give you the puzzle pieces a little bit at a time, and then they put it together in front of you. Like, obviously, I don't see the whole puzzle yet, but we got a good chunk of the puzzle now. And I really, really like how Xenoblade does that. I don't know who this is, but I'm guessing Nia, Shulk. I don't know who the hell this is. This could be Numa. Could be, but this looks like Rex. And honestly, this looks like Noah. But again, these are just ideas.
Scratch that, scratch that, scratch that, scratch that, scratch that, scratch that, scratch that.
I really like this song. It's somehow peaceful but depressing at the same time. You guys know what I mean?
Okay then. Sneaking into Agnes Castle, huh?
Seems we won't be catching a break anytime soon.
So this person who knows where the true queens are... who was it again?
You're looking for Ghondor.
Ah, that's right. So then, we've just got to find this Ghondor, break him out of the prison camp and get the spark out of there.
Luckily, they don't kill us immediately after we've been captured. We're held beneath the castle, in a detention facility.
To perform forced labor?
There's that as well. But mostly, it's to set an example.
Example?
On the day of an eclipse, once a year, they hold a mass execution of prisoners at Hope's Rest, a hill on the castle's south edge. The whole event gets projected, high into the sky.
That's dark. Oh, you're serious? Oh my god. I saw the fire guy. Oh no, that's just a soldier, never mind. For real?
Oh no. So that's what you meant.
It's to show us we're powerless.
And the place they do this is Hope's Rest. What kind of sick joke is that?
Very sick.
The next eclipse falls about a month from now. So that's our deadline for what we've got to do. Contact the prisoner and get the intel on the queens.
A month.
Mio.
Well, no two ways about it. We better get started now.
Yeah, and we better hurry. We can't waste a single day.
Let's say we make it in without a hitch. Won't the you-know-what give us away?
Uni, I don't think we do know.
The red glowing Mobius eye thing.
Oh,
Bad.
Those eye patches I gave you? There's a special alloy embedded in them. Long as you got that, you'll be near invisible. Slip clean under their noses.
Didn't she say that already?
And after we've got the info,
I thought she told
how do
us
we
that
get out?
already.
You've put the Kavesi Annihilator out of commission. I'm sure you'll think of something.
Even if we get out, what about your lot?
You don't need to worry about them. They knew the risk.
That doesn't make it okay.
Yeah, well, that's how we do things.
But still.
I'll tell you too. Be prepared to make sacrifices.
All right. However, only as our absolute last resort. Is that fair?
That's awfully kind of you. The kind doesn't win wars. There's a Nopon called Samon in engineering. He'll be able to find you a way into the castle. Get the details from him.
They've said that line before. They said that line, kindness doesn't win wars.
Job well done. Salmon pull all-nighter to install. Expect to be shipshape by tomorrow morning.
That soon?
Salmon never flounder. Always get job done.
Thank you so much.
Thank you not necessary. Salmon is fixer-upperer by trade.
What's that?
The mustache, it looks photoshopped, I'm not gonna lie.
Vessel.
It looks photoshopped.
Vessel?
That right. Even vortexing raging great sea not slow advance. It'd go down in history as queen of boats. Still work in progress, but sure to bring to fruition someday. It's someone's dream.
Wow.
Queen of boats, huh?
There. All done.
Wow! Amazing!
Is it though?
Okay, I'll back to the next one. I even brought the materials and stuff. Make me something mega cool, yeah?
Sure. What kind of blade do you want? Sword? Gun?
Fists.
Okie dokie.
Hey. If we didn't have to fight each other, you think that could have been Yoren?
Yoren, did you ditch training again just to work on this stuff?
Did not. I'm not skiving. I just had a bad headache. I gave notice too.
Excuse me? No one did that for you, right?
Yeah, I'm used to doing it.
Okay, it's done.
Hold on. Is that...
Who's that? Lance?
This
Aw,
one's Uni.
He made his
and
friends.
This is Noah.
Hey, that looks just like me. Good job, matey.
Huh?
I love it, Yoren.
Yeah?
Yeah. We don't have your talent. All we can do is slash and shoot each other. But you create things.
Kids say the darndest things.
Hey, so who's this? We know someone like that?
Looks like a real tough fella.
That's... it's me.
Wait a minute.
What?
This is you.
It looks nothing like you.
Did he make himself in the console armor?
Yeah, but, like...
He did.
That's what I want to end up like, someday.
He couldn't have planned it that far back, could he?
It's not silly. I believe in you. I've seen exactly what you can do.
You think he's got what it takes? You're talking out your bum.
No, I'm not. He can do it. Right, Yoren?
I'll try then. I'll try really hard.
Aw.
He looked up to me, man. Smiling.
Sometimes it's hard to judge, huh? What we're supposed to be protecting. It all gets a bit blurry.
Yeah.
Even so, his smile was the real thing. We should cherish that.
I hope you're right.
Next time we'll think twice about who really needs punching.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you.
I thought that was cool. The best bros. How do you sleep with those wings on your head? How do you shower? How do you do anything else? You know? Are you gonna release Ethel? Do it.
So you saw it?
Huh?
Your husk. Your own lifeless husk. You've come across it?
How did you...
Your eyes. You looked like you were gazing into your own past.
That's crazy. Live long enough and you learn how to figure out stuff like that.
Oh, it hasn't been as long as you think. But folk do tell me I'm pretty sharp.
No. How come you don't wake these guys up? Couldn't you use the help? Or is it because they'd just be Mobius fodder?
They can't be fodder. If we wake them up here, they'll be freed from the shackles of the flame clock.
So why then?
Because this is our fight. We don't know how long it'll take. And their lives are short.
So you don't want to get them mixed up in everything?
That's one reason.
And the other?
People need to learn who they really are. What they have to leave behind for posterity. I want them to wake up in a world that affords them that chance.
How do we discover who we really are?
That from the husk.
Yeah.
You won't find yourself there.
Huh?
You've got to look to the present and the future only. The one in the past, it isn't you. You didn't make that, and it's not yours.
Make that?
But look to the future, and you can build yourself up however you like. You can become whoever you want to be.
I can?
You've got the power to do so. Be true to yourself.
Thank you. That's...
Well, that's what my dad always said.
Your dad?
But it goes for you, too.
True to myself.
Be true to
We'll
yourself.
see.
Really? Did you seriously just burn your tongue again?
You saw that.
Well, your soup is one of the highlights of my day.
Really? Whoa, thanks. I'm flattered.
It was just the truth.
Want some to taste test?
For real. Good thing I got off early. You enjoy cooking?
Oh, it's been drilled into me. It's a ritual now. Can't really start the day without making a pot.
I get you. 2 months, huh? Since that battle.
Yeah.
You're tough. No joke.
Eh?
We heard from uni that you're just like us.
Oh, that part.
I've been plodding along, playing it all cool, but when we saw him again, I thought, nah, snuff all of this.
I'm scared too, just so you know. Since Monica told us the whole truth, I've hoped... No. I'm sure I'll see Miyabi again. I'm so sure of it.
I am
Hard,
too.
wasn't it? Hearing that.
Yeah. But it sure beats ignorance.
That's what Noah thinks too. You're hard as nails.
What we don't know might as well not exist. It's an obvious way to think, but it isn't right. Closing my eyes doesn't mean evil disappears.
And so, you go on.
Yeah, I'll keep going, while my flame still flickers to the bitter end, with all of you.
You said it.
She's accepted it. Did we hear from Monica? Yeah, the ship's ready. Mr. Salmon must have pulled it all-nighter. It's all going to kick off soon. Our preparation should also be complete. Let's rendezvous with Mr. Salmon at the port. Let's.
Oh my, oh my. Whatever is the meaning of this? That's most peculiar. There had never been any issue with me hitching a ride on an armory before. Now you're telling me that I, moi, yours truly, may not accompany you.
Elder's orders, Mom. Please don't make things difficult, Miss
What's
Masher.
this?
You know well enough. I don't have the authority to permit your departure without at least a platoon. For protection.
Yes, I do understand, of course. Sensible, really. Given poor Uncle Gurney's horrid plight, heightening security on all outbound transports, are we, Moni, dearest? I've needs too. Forget platoons. I've a mind to enlist every lost number there is. Would that suit you better? That said, perchance, if you were to reconsider, I would be more than capable of fending for myself. Do you see what I'm alluding to?
I'm in no position to decide, Mom. In any case, I'm afraid you'll have to take it up with the Elder.
Oh, I commend your obedience. Thank you. That'll be all. What a wet blanket. And here I was, so raring to go. I feel as a babe cast by the wayside. To business. Let's see. How might I foil Moni dearest's little arrangement?
Uh-oh.
Excuse me?
Hello? Aren't you...
This lady does get Bayonetta vibes.
Have you perhaps business outside of the city? And if so, might it trouble you to take me with you?
She's just
that
using
came
us.
out of nowhere. Who even are you?
You don't know. This is Lady...
Ah! Where are my manners? Please forgive my impertinence. It's simply that I'm in something of a hurry. Masha. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Hi, Masha. We're...
I know full well who you are. You're a known quantity here, my dears. You'd be hard-pressed to find anyone in the city who doesn't know of you.
So she knows we're
You said you
Ouroboros.
wanted to accompany us. Why?
Gosh, aren't you a cautious one? It's nothing of grave importance, I assure you. I just happen to have some personal matters to attend to in the Fornis region. The Aegis Wilderness, to be precise. It may surprise you, but I happen to have a modicum of skill in battle,
A
above that
modicum.
of the average layperson. It wouldn't be the first time I've left the city. In fact, I'm rather accustomed to working on my own. But it seems I've been met with some skepticism. Dear me.
Pull the other one. You can fight.
Her attire certainly doesn't conform to Lost Numbers dress code regulations.
It's about as far from military fatigues as you can get without falling off the edge of the world.
Yes, I get that a lot. But I'm afraid my fashion sense is non-negotiable. Only when one pursues beauty with every breath is it that one may validate proof of one's existence.
Sure.
Yeah,
Eagle's
sure.
Wilderness, huh? We might not be going there for some time. Is that okay?
No trouble at all. I'm sure you have your own duties to fulfill.
Wait, is she coming with us on the
Allow me
boat?
to humbly assist you as a concerned and dedicated representative of the city. Well, as you can see, I could not have found more exceptional bodyguards. You'll have no qualms now, I hope? Give Moni dearest my regards, won't you?
Very well.
All right, people, what say we get a move on? Time waits for no cognoscenti.
Yeah, okay. Keep your hair on. Well, guess you're with us for a while then, Masha. Don't worry, you'll be in good company.
She looks like a blade,
Always nice to see a new face.
you know?
Well, lady, we're here. The Aegis Wilderness. Like you asked.
Lady? I do have a name, you know.
So, Masha, what's the plan now?
You are aware of the Annihilation events, yes?
Of course we are. Do you think we've had our heads stuck in the mud or something?
Well, I happen to be looking for a patch of land that was the site of such an event. The Aegis Wilderness, being prone to frequent events, makes it a prime location for my purposes.
Except that runs the risk of us walking straight into another one ourselves.
Yeah, we better not stick around here too long.
Hold on.
Tyon used to be in Agnes's survey branch. I think he's researching the area.
Wonderful. Music to my ears.
There's one old site. The survey branch maps have it labeled as Piento Basin. It's something of a trek, but it might be sensible to head there instead of us wandering around aimlessly for hours.
My, what a strikingly valuable piece of information. I couldn't have asked for more.
We'll go with you. You don't want to be dealing with all the monsters roaming around here alone.
A most gracious offer. I suppose I'll take you up on that.
So, what's so important about this place, anyhow?
A picture is worth 1,000 words, my dear. If luck should favor us, you're sure to find out soon enough.
She does remind me a little bit of Bayonetta.
Marching straight.
My, oh my! To think that I would find one so soon. Let it never be said that the fruits of one's labors are not rewarded.
What have you got there?
Again, I must extend to you my deepest thanks. I would never have laid my hands upon this were it not for your sterling efforts.
I don't get what that is.
A rock?
Looks like a rock to me.
Those are unusual inclusions. I've never seen anything like it. It's as if a number of different types of stone have all been interlaced.
On the
Yeah.
ball once more, your assessment is absolutely correct. This stone was formed after several types of subterraneous minerals were exposed to tremendous energy, merging into one.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
Energy.
The Annihilation effect.
It finally clicked, I see. You might even call this stone a new type of mineral, a curious byproduct of annihilation. As it is created through sheer chance, it is vanishingly improbable that one might reproduce it through human means.
So it's a pretty precious stone then, is what you're saying?
Right.
Do you see now why it is that I was so adamant to depart the city?
Does seem pretty special. But what are you going to do with it? Wear it?
Not a terrible idea, really. But no, I already have a different purpose for it in mind.
Oh, yeah?
Indeed. Allow me to reiterate before I recapitulate. A picture is worth 1,000 words. Chosen friends, might I ask you to return with me once more to the city? Indeed, what outcome might this ill-omened stone, born of calamity, bring about? In due time, I will show you. Without further ado, heavens above, I'd completely forgotten.
What is it?
I'm so sorry. I failed to mention what is arguably the most vital facet of my identity.
Come again?
I know it's rather late, but allow me to formally introduce myself. Masher, lapidarist extraordinaire, at your humble service.
Lapir what now?
A lapidarist extraordinaire, my dear. An artisan of the crafts, if you will, in drab layman's terms. I specialize in gem processing and precious metalwork, mainly, but I also dabble in many other types of ornamentation.
Huh. Sounds like you keep busy.
Could I trouble you for a bigger reaction? You're the fabled lapidarist extraordinaire, or how inspirational would fit well in this conversational beat.
If anything, I'm surprised you had time to learn to fight like you do, on top of all your other hobbies, I'd say.
Oh, I hadn't considered that possibility. Thank you for your honest opinion.
These crafts you're talking about, you can make something from that stone?
I can, and I shall. Let's see. Judging by the quality of this stone, it might make for a fanciful ring. Normally, it's my policy not to show my methods to the general public. But I'll make an exception this time, just for you. Now watch as the city's lauded lapidarist extraordinaire flaunts her artisanal prowess.
These items are OP as hell and can turn you into a god. But they're randomized in some aspects. Oh. It's made so you play Land of Challenge over and over.
Beautifully done, if I do say so myself. Durable and easy to refine. I made the right call picking that stone for an accessory. Mio, I'd like to impart this ring to you.
Huh? Are you sure?
Nevermore. Take it and keep it to commemorate our meeting.
Wait, didn't you go searching for that stone because you wanted the ring?
They do say that curiosity and danger are two trunks of the same tree. What you ought to know about me is that I live as I please. That's really all there is to it.
I'm surprised. That's not the kind of mentality I'd have expected from one of the city folk.
Yes, you'd think that, wouldn't you? But having different thoughts and beliefs, that's what makes us human. Just as the people of House Vandam march on Mobius, waving the banner of war, so do you have House Doyle, who stay back, putting the city's preservation above all else. But that's not to say everyone who chooses pacifism thinks the way a Doyle might. Myself, for instance.
But aren't we supposed to all be working together to defeat Mobius?
Yes, I acknowledge that truth as well. It's a thorny question, to be sure. But be that as it may, I simply cannot in good conscience abandon my principles. Even straying from the soldier's path, how could I deride anyone who seeks meaning in life, who strives for an enlightened future? The city today is a melting pot, one great messy confluence of thoughts. But I'm of the belief that one day they will all meld together to create sweet, perfect harmony. Much like the stone that we discovered.
Okay.
Incidentally, and I'm sorry to change the subject,
Why did
I
the
think I've
music...
taken quite a liking to you all.
Why did the music suddenly
And
stop?
on that note, I have a suggestion. What would you say to entering into an exclusive contract with moi?
Huh? Contract for what?
It would grant you the right to receive my premium services as a lapidarist extraordinaire, expressly and expeditiously. Clearer now? And that applies to you, especially.
Me?
You
this
have the
class is
makings
for
of a
Mio.
model, Mio. Such
Ow.
qualities are rare to come by. You are a diamond in the rough, my dear. I can see it now. You'll be a future trendsetter.
Thanks, I guess.
Oh, but I wouldn't dream of forcing you. That would go against my principles. All right, my dears. Might I have an answer?
Yeah, okay. I wouldn't mind that. What's everyone else think?
I don't see why not. Sounds like a good offer to me.
You're gonna make gear for us, yeah? Can't say no to that.
Yeah, I guess so.
objections from me.
Nor me. And you evidently know how to handle yourself.
Yeah, I want a ring just like Mimi's.
Splendid. Then it's a done deal. Oh, one more thing. I'll have to ask you to procure the necessary materials for my work. And of course, I'll have to ask you to reimburse me for the labor as well.
What? Oh, come on!
You're gonna charge us? Some generosity that is.
On the contrary, I'd be more wary of anyone who offers their services for free.
You know that's smart.
And besides, I pride myself on my skills as a lapidarist extraordinaire. Rest assured that any articles you request will be delivered to the highest possible standard. Satisfaction guaranteed.
Spoken like a true businesswoman. I've been waiting for you. Ship is steady ready. Okay, I'm counting you to bust out and bring back Ghondor. You're counting on us? Counting yourself. You're coming too, aren't you? This isn't Lost Number's only job right now, you know. Jensen, you're in charge of the infiltration. Understood. Try not to drag us down, Ouroboros. Worry about yourself. Salmon, tell us the route. Meh. Mehem. As said before, you cross along Erythea Sea on good ship boundary, then go to prison direct underneath castle. Okay, right through the fog. But here's detail of importance. Even if all get without bumps and bruises, island is surrounded by tall cliff on all sides. Gondry only run over water. After that, friends will need to proceed on their own strength. So we just have to do our best to climb up the cliffs without getting rumbled. If we can climb up them just by doing our best, then that's great, but first, it can't be done. If the prison's in Agnes Castle, then it's going to be more heavily guarded than any old colony. Excuse me. Before you head for the prison, rendezvous with a soldier hiding on nearby. Her name's Kisame. She's the only soldier who managed to escape from Hope's Rest. If we learn about how she managed to escape, we can use that information in our infiltration, is that right? Venisog home is on the way anyway, so rather fiddle with janky comms, I thought it'd be best to go there and check. Yeah, makes sense. That's all I gotta say. Get everything ready for departure. Okay. Already doodles. Goodest of luck to friends. Wait, are you not piloting us, Mr. Salmon? Salmon is tired after a long night of work. Please do not overwork poor Salmon. So who is our pilot then? Pilot is inside you all along. Salmon can send any information and so he's gonna teach us how to pilot it. Okay. Rico will volunteer for pilot. Is that okay? Easier than working Levness. Rico was our mechanic back in the colony. He's good with stuff like this. I trust him to lead us right. Sure, it'll be fine. We'll do our best. This Ghondor person in prison is our key to finding the whereabouts of the true queens. We have to pull this off. We got this. Easy. Dude, I never thought we'd pilot a vehicle in Xenoblade. What? There's nobody here? Puzzles. This is definitely the rendezvous point. You guys take a load off, I'll take a look around. Sure thing.
It's gorgeous. I can hardly believe my eyes. Is this real?
We don't wage many battles at sea, so makes sense the seas would be relatively untouched.
Wow, the water's pretty.
Aha.
When people do die at sea, it's usually due to their Phoronis sinking. They drown. It's hard to draw out their life with a blade. Putting it that way, I guess it's kinda obvious, huh?
A little ironic that that's why it still looks so pristine.
The other half of my reason.
Oh, are we talking about that now?
About why I'm here, yes. Right? I told you there was a second half.
Hmm?
It's you, Mio.
Me? What do you...
You want to leave an impression. On all of us. And the world. Don't you? I can only hazard a guess at what you'd want it to be. And even then, I'm not confident I'd guess right. But let me just say this. You've only got a little over a month left.
Ooh.
We can't change that fact. It doesn't give you much time to leave your mark. If there were anything I could do to give you time, if it were in my power, I would. Not just me. Senna too. And Noah. We all think that way. Mio?
Sparks. You're making me tear up here, man.
Oh, sorry. That wasn't my intention.
No, thank you. Nimue doing.
Huh?
You were even being nice to Uni. Stuff like that.
Oh. Oh, really? I'd never even thought about it.
Let's give thanks if we ever see one of those trees of hers.
A Sophronia? Right. I think that's a great idea.
Is this the person that made it out of the prison camp then? Kisame. Sorry to rush you, but can you tell us about the camp? I can. Let's see now. Inside the camp, every prisoner is tracked using identification devices. You need those devices to move around the grounds. But if you go anywhere you're not supposed to, they'll trip the alarm and guards will come running. So you can't go anywhere without them, but they stop you escaping? Crafty so-and-sos. How'd you manage to escape? I'll be honest, most of it was sheer luck. I was working by the western gate, and when I happened to notice there were fewer guards than normal, I asked my mates to help and got me out alone. In other words, it wouldn't be feasible for us to infiltrate by the same route you used to leave. I imagine it wouldn't, no. In that case, why not drop the sneaky stuff and just get caught on purpose? If the guards figure out you're Ouroboros, the plan's gonna fall to pieces. They'll just kill you right then and there. At least until you get information out of Ghondor on the inside. You can't let the Agnians know you're Ouroboros. Right, so we're saying stealth's the only way to get everyone out safely, Ghondor included. Since you mentioned Ghondor, we used to gather in the central cell block for morning assembly, so it should be easy to make contact provided you can get in. Good info, thanks. I suppose we'll need more data points on the prison if we figure out a way of infiltrating it. I figure you might say that. I got busy while I waited here, observing Agnian troops. It seems to me you might have more luck getting information from them, seeing as how I only saw one part of the prison. Wait a minute. Can you see the island to the northwest? That's Corn Island. I saw the Agnian transport Belena heading that way. It's most likely 11 minutes from the castle, so if you can get access to the terminal or something, you might be able to learn a thing or two. And then there's Thurbin Island to the northeast. It has the Arithia display on it, permanent garrison and all, so you won't have trouble finding information there. It sounds like we'll have to accept a certain level of risk, since there's no other way. We just want the info, right? We can slip in and out without getting caught, quick as you like. Yes, I would like that, but how likely does that sound? More data on the prison is important, sure, but it won't mean much if we don't figure out how to circumvent the ID devices. You can use this. This is the device they put on me. And these are the ones for my friends who died in the camp. That's sad. Should be enough for all of you, and then some. Thanks, we appreciate it. Jensen? About those ID devices, mind letting me have a crack? I think I can pull the warning systems out of them. And since you need a few, I'd like to borrow Nisik. Understood, thank you. So with the devices in Kryto's hands... Kryto? We'll see what we can find on Corn and Thurbin Island. So I figured since we're in the beach area, I might as well stay in the beach attire.
Wait up! I heard something.
What did you hear?
What is it, Mimi?
Banana see person on ground!
Uh-oh.
Stay with me. We'll patch you right up.
Who's this?
I have to help everyone.
Her name is Fiona?
Stop moving.
That's hilarious.
You don't understand. I promised them. Said I'd keep them safe. If I'm the only one that survives, then it's all been for nothing.
Don't worry, we'll help you.
I have to go.
Oi, don't be a clod.
Huh? I'm not.
Oh, what? You're really serious then? How are you gonna save anyone when you can barely stand yourself? You got a death wish or something?
let's break it down. As I see it, you have two options here. You can go in and try to save them by yourself.
Or we can help
you
you.
Let us pitch in. Which one of those strikes you as the better idea, eh?
You want to help me?
Dude, I love this music.
That depends. But I wouldn't be in such a hurry to throw my life away. Being ready to die and actively trying to get yourself killed are two very different things.
That's true. Nice. Good job.
It's just a quick patch-up, but it should help you think straight. Sorry about Lance and his threatening display of idiocy.
What's threatening?
You missed the point.
I did not miss the... Oh.
Look, you can relax. We're all friends here. Would you mind telling us what's going on? Yeah, okay. There was a Kavesi raid. There was no time. I had to cause a diversion, so I leapt in without a second thought. After that, it's all a blur. That was pretty reckless of you.
Remind Riku of someone Riku know?
Oh?
Whatever the case may be, we had best hurry. Judging by the situation, your allies were likely forced apart and are now fighting alone.
It really sounds like it would help to have some numbers on your side, no?
For now, let's take the best course of action we can. We can hash out the details later.
Yeah, let's do it.
The best course?
Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's
My
go.
name is Fiona. I am the commander of Colony Mew.
I love that
know
her
this might
name
be a
is
lot
Fiona.
to ask, seeing as we've just met. But please, lend me your strength. I need to save my people.
I got your back, Fiona. I got your back. I find it hilarious that her name is Fiona when I had that Fiona issue back in Xenoblade 1. You guys remember that?
Summer. I'm so sorry. We shouldn't have been alone.
Oh, Summer died?
Let's send her on. Her voice deserves to be heard.
Oh no.
Right.
Also, this song is very good.
Just stay focused. It's not over yet.
It's got like a dash of Nier in it. It feels amazing to hear.
Sean. You kept everyone safe. It must have hurt so much. Fiona, leave the rest to us. Yes. Thank you.
Oh, Fiona, I'm sorry.
Hey, are you all right? Crying isn't going to change anything. Noah, Mio, would you mind taking care of everyone?
Of course. Oh, these are still alive. Okay.
Well, this was entertaining. Quite a contest.
Indeed. And it ended with your loss.
Irma!
What took you?
Sorry. How's everyone?
Fiona! Oh, Fifi, I was so worried about you.
Fifi.
We're surrounded. And pretty badly depleted.
Men, aim for that banner. It's their commander, Fiona.
Dream on, mother!
We should go.
All of us. Yes. We didn't ask for these outsiders. This is still our fight.
But the wounded...
Ah, it's nothing. We're good. Yeah, we're fine. Stop fighting fit. Relax, Fifi. You worry far too much. In Colony Mew, we fight as one. Right, folks?
Colony Mew.
You guys...
Trust your crew. Trust yourself. Trust in victory.
All hearts as one! We'll make it! Together!
Yeah!
I like these guys. I also like the design of these evil demon dogs. Alright, here we go.
Sparks! Too strong!
Retreat! Retreat!
We made it.
We did it.
Fiona! Fifi!
Irma! All of you! You pulled through. Thank you.
Come on now, of course we did.
We made a promise, right? Come what may, we'll always be together.
Lance! Everybody! Thank you so much for saving our lives.
Whoa! All right, steady on. We're not deaf.
We were just gonna walk away. I couldn't let you go without a proper thank you. Even if you're Ouroboros, the betrayers.
Hang on.
What's with that backhanded
no.
compliment?
No need to explain. You're our saviors.
That's right. You even healed our wounded.
Yeah, you don't look like baddies to me.
Exactly.
And I noticed that when we were fighting side by side, you guys all trust one another.
That's
That's
true.
why.
You've made up your mind, have you, Fiona?
Yeah. That's why I want to try trusting too. I want to destroy our flame clock. Would you mind doing us this one last favor?
It's hardly a problem for us, but why the sudden request?
We heard about a liberated colony from Nopon travelers.
Yeah, that's what I was
That's what got
thinking.
me
Word
thinking.
travels fast
There
about
should be more to life than spending it
what we're
fighting all
doing.
the time.
That's why they would automatically
Being ready
ask.
to die
Yeah.
and actively trying to get yourself killed are two very different things.
Sounds to me like you've been mulling it over.
This has to change. I want to change myself. And I want to change the way things are.
Good on you.
Looks like you got it figured out. You'll trust me. That's the same look you gave us when we first met. You'll do anything to protect your friends, won't you?
All right then. Let's make tracks for Colony Mew.
That is, if she didn't still seem to be having second thoughts. Care to tell us why?
Oh, you noticed? Well, that makes things easier. There are two major stumbling blocks. The first is that you'll have to somehow outwit the consul. And second, that only that consul knows the location of the flame clock under discussion.
Yeah, I know it wouldn't be that easy.
Huh? How can you not know? The one you see right now? That's just a fake.
Fake? How's that then?
How you do a fake flame
Oh,
clock?
but the consul isn't here right now. This might be the right time to act.
Fiona, this isn't the place to be having this conversation.
Ah, right. Sorry.
In any case, let's talk details at the colony. Our people are on their last legs. We'll need time to get back to strength.
Please, take this.
Circlet of Wisdom? Is that just an accessory?
I'm happy you were able to send everyone on their way. It really helped me to be a little more positive. Thank you so much. Sorry about all the urgent requests. We'll be waiting for you at Colony Mew. Don't keep us waiting too long.
Oh, isn't this nice? It also looks like a battlefield.
Such flower power! Manana flibbit!
Everyone! We've been waiting for you.
This is awesome! Did you guys make this?
I suppose we did. Whenever we say farewell to a friend, we plant flower seeds.
They kept growing over time, and before we knew it, we had this.
It's beautiful, but to think of all the departed.
Standing still spells death. If we can't achieve victory, there will be no tomorrow. But still, we didn't want to forget that they were all here once.
So that's why you're getting all teary-eyed.
What? No. It's just the pollen.
It doesn't take much to get Commander Boohoo here going.
Commander Boohoo, wow.
Irma!
Looks like you've taken a lot on your shoulders. Doesn't it weigh you down?
A little. I just wish I wasn't such a weakling.
You can put the burden down whenever you want, you know. You can still choose to keep things the same as always. I wouldn't think any less of you if you did. Neither would anyone else here.
I love you for saying that, Irma. Just like I love everyone here. And Colony Mew, where I met you all. And ever since I realized that, tomorrow stopped looking so dark. And that's exactly why I can't run away from my responsibility.
I really like Fiona.
I get it.
We just met her and I like her
Whatever
already.
happens, I trust in you.
And I trust you too.
I mean, for the most part, all the commanders are
Fiona,
really cool.
Irma,
Not gonna lie, all the commanders are really
all the
cool.
squad leaders have assembled. We can start the meeting at your convenience.
Understood. I'll be right there.
Oh, but before that, Fifi. Checkle ambush! Coochie coochie coo!
Seriously?
Stop it!
Wow.
Loosen up, Fifi. Get it all out of you.
Yep, now she's back to herself.
We're waiting in the square.
Why? I'll get you back, you'll see.
Run away!
It's hard to imagine that the console will make it easy for us with the flame clock. Someone will surely pay for this with their life. Again. Please, do whatever you can to make sure it's not Fiona.
Are we seriously gonna do it now? Those Kavesi dudes are still loitering around.
Who's loitering again?
God, he's huge.
Sounded like someone was having a bit of a whinge. We all good here?
We're great. Right, Tallow?
Right, Chief. No whinging here.
Say again?
Nothing to say, really.
Huh. I'll take your word for it.
Time is of the essence. Sorry to rush, but can we get straight to the point?
What should we talk about first?
Wait, we have to ask stuff?
I think we've more or less heard all we need.
Yeah, I think so too. It's time to get to work. Let's check out the loose threads we've uncovered.
We should investigate the supplies in the warehouse and the colony's battle record data. Is that right?
I'll make sure everyone gives you their full cooperation.
We'll also try looking around for anything we might have missed.
Okay.
If anything turns up, we'll be in touch.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. What's going on?
It's like back at Colony 4.
Another Mobius messing with us. Crap!
Oh, we're protected so they can't see.
Tallow? Hey, what's wrong with you?
Sorry about this, bud.
Oh, did they make...
Don't worry, he'll be all right.
Did they make
now-
Fiona the enemy?
Mew's console. It was you, wasn't it?
I had a feeling something was wrong with Irma. I had a feeling.
Reality, right? It's just so dull. That's why nobody pays it any mind. They'd rather chase pretty dreams.
You really should have just stayed dreaming.
Show your true self.
Why would you do something like this?
When someone close to you gets hurt, you want to become stronger for them. That desire and sadness, they make for a quality flame.
Is that why you arranged the attack?
Wow.
Conspired with Keves, sacrificed all those lives?
Without some hardship, humans don't come together. It was just the same with you.
Cut the crap! How could you put Fiona through this?
I know perfectly well what I did.
Uh-oh.
But Fiona, she never once gave up. She wouldn't let the dream be all there was. That purity of purpose. It lifted everybody up. The need to support one another. She taught me that as well.
Ah, well, ain't that nice? Learn this!
So are the consoles not completely evil? Or...
What are you...
I don't know.
Don't hurt my friend!
Oh.
Even if she's bad, she's still my friend!
Fiona!
Hmm. Oh, come on. But she'll hurt you. Okay, that crosses a line. You receive no sympathy from me.
Stand up. You can do better than this. Please, get up. You'll do your best for the others, won't you? You'll do all that you can, and then some.
Stop it! I'll fight along with you if you want. I'll fight by your side against whatever it is that's making you sad, Irma. So please, stop calling it a dream.
Hey, don't disappoint me like that. You've already made your choice. You chose what you wanted to see, and freely. Just how heavy is that banner? How many lives do you carry? Please. All of their hopes. You did say you'd shoulder them, didn't you? You said you'd never break her.
You said we'd be together forever.
Crying about it won't change the truth. The fact is, your friends are dead, and I'm the one who killed them.
Oh, God. She wants to get a rise out of her. Uh-oh. Here we go. There you go. There's your true form. Goodbye.
Irma!
You really shouldn't cry for me.
Sorry. You were my friend. But I couldn't save you.
Damn.
Fiona. You'll always be my
Irma?
Oh, that's sad. Okay, that's sad. Why are they showing me that? Oh, there's the flame clock.
So this is where the flame clock was. How did we never see it before?
You saw what you wanted to see?
I'm not great with words, but I wanted to say, I'm sure she was a complicated person too.
I'll never forgive what Irma did. I know I can never, ever forgive her. But if I'd never met her, I wouldn't be who I am today. She's taught me a lot as well.
Just promise you won't suffer alone, all right? If things get too much to bear, you can always talk to me.
Tallow.
If you need to grumble or swear or call someone names, I'm your man. I'll get rid of all your worries. You can count on this turkin head, okay?
Same old Tallow.
She woke me up, you know. Irma did. Made me watch you. I couldn't move, but I followed every word you said.
Perhaps she didn't want you to be alone.
But then, why? Why do something like that? I'm supposed to be the turkin head, not Irma.
I want to know about these Mobius people. I have to know what Irma was thinking. Will you let me fight by your side still?
No reason to say no.
You're already our friend, Fifi.
Aww. Alright, time to destroy the clock.
Don't ever forget how you're feeling right now. I think it'll keep you strong.
Yeah. I won't. Not ever.
Uh-oh. What's going on? What?
A Veronis. What's it doing here?
Doesn't look like it's after us, somehow.
Okay.
Want to follow? Even better, let's make a big sign saying, "We're idiots, please shoot us."
You what?
Give it a rest, Lance. So, what's the plan? Noah?
Right. Since it's a Veronis, it'll doubtless have a bunch of people enslaved to a flame clock.
They might not be too happy to see us, though.
We'd be lucky if that was all. Consuls, or rather Mobius, could be there too.
True. Which is why, whether we follow them or not, we need to think carefully.
I guess we're following them.
Look! There!
Is he just resting?
Is that... Didn't we see that Veronis before? At Ishan Isle?
So then, that means Mobius might be over there.
They could attack us at any time. Let's proceed with caution.
Ha! Visitors, eh?
Console. Did you just get food?
Mobius!
Here we go.
What an impulsive pair ye two make. Anyway, cool your heads and have some grub with me.
What?
Grub?
You need food if you want energy. Don't go telling me you don't eat now.
Why are you being nice?
Yeah, get real. What's this deal?
But you're all skin and bones, the lot of you. Right, laddie?
All right, steady on. Anyhow, I'm not even hungry.
I'm not gonna bite your heads off, pipsqueaks.
What's your deal, though? Like Lance said. Who are you?
Don't just stand there.
These last two consoles have making me think. Making me think.
What do we do?
That I'm confused.
I guess we can't just ignore him.
I do love the sea, so I'm taking this thing on a trip.
And he's Triton, of course. That makes sense.
Trip? Of course! A man's life is a long journey. Walk your path without a destination, and you'll get little encounters like this one.
Yeah, if you think we're gonna trust a Mobius, you're off your rocker, man.
Ho ho! Sounds like you're in an awful pickle and no mistake. What a disaster for ye. But you see, Mobius I may be, but I don't got any orders regarding ye.
Oh.
I'm a free agent, says I. Anyway, there are things on the sea so tasty they'll make you weep, along with some gigantic monsters. So I arranged for them to be here. Things you landlubbers would never dream of.
You mean you're mixing the colony up in all this? Just so you can have a bit of fun?
Guess you're right. I just love watching the sea from a Piranhas, truth be told. Therefore, free agent that I be, I work as Colony 15's consul with a spot of moonlighting as the commander. The other Mobius tell me rubbish like your name is T. Perhaps it's fate I met up with you lot.
We get a commander that's
So if
also
you
a
please,
Mobius?
You could call me Captain Triton.
That's so cool.
Somebody tell me what's happening?
Captain Triton, I get what you're saying. I do. But
Noah, you ain't humouring this windbag. Indeed. Can't listen to any words from this man's mouth. His crazy, reckless schemes will get friends dead, smashed to pieces.
The people in the colony don't
And
trust him
what?
either.
Once I get an idea, I have to put it in motion. Otherwise, nothing around here would happen.
The captain's awesome. He might be an ugly lump, but he can smash a big monster clear into next year.
Oh my
Well,
god.
I like a good challenge. So we spend a chunk of time going around it. Wait, who you calling ugly?
Whether they're in the sea or the sky, we find big nasties and biff them up good.
Right. Gotcha.
You definitely called me ugly.
Look, Mio, we're better off keeping away from this lot. You can't be best pals with a Mobius.
Come now, young buck. You only just arrived. Fancy a little contest.
A contest?
The wind brings me a couple of rumors, such as all of ye being pretty capable. Seeing fellow warriors always gets me fired up. So, it be contest time.
What kind of contest?
What are you on about? No way I'm doing that.
Scared, eh?
Eh?
Aye, you're lily-livers. Ha! Guess Ouroboros just run away with their tails between their legs. That right? Ha! Lily-livered.
Lily-livered.
Who are you calling lily-livered?
Just leave it, Lance. You're wasting your time bothering with someone like him.
Must be nice for you, leaving one foot out the door so the sparks won't fall on you when there's trouble. You're frightened of getting knocked down, so you're making out like you're warning him.
Oh wow.
You trying to save face or something? Be you so scared of Mobius? That's lily-livered, or my name's not Captain Triton.
I'll give you lily-livered.
It's settled then. Been looking for someone hot-blooded. Happy? Make the preparations.
What are we doing?
Men of the sea, Triton's triple challenge.
Triple challenge?
Power vested in Appy. Appy will now explain rules of contest.
Huh? You mean we're actually going through with this?
Rules are simple. In vicinity of Colony 15, there are 3 islands. Each island have specific challenge.
Oh, great.
Team that solves challenge fastest wins points.
If that's all we need to do, this'll be incredibly simple.
I totally thought this was going to be a big punch-up.
I thought that too.
Where's your sense of romance? Ain't no contest in a straight-up fist fight.
For friends' informations, Colony 15 soldiers wait on each island to observe contest. Contest teams are all of Friends' team versus the captain and 3 others.
Hey, so we have a bigger team. Doesn't seem fair.
Ye be guests, you see. I'll accept a handicap by way of hospitality.
I kind of like Triton.
Ignore it. He's just provoking you.
A man doesn't go back on his word. Now then, all of you, get to it!
Friends prepared? First challenge is at Ishan Isle. Talk to Ronya to find out more. Let
Ishan Isle.
contest begin!
That's where we just were. Okay. This guy's interesting.
The big lug still isn't here.
No, Friends have come back before arrival of Captain. Have to say, Captain is not most punctual.
Ah! Don't tell me we're pipped to the post again.
Captain! Captain is late. Is never good thing to make guests wait.
It was a piece of cake. Maybe we should have given you a handicap.
Yeah.
Winners of contest are honored guests.
Man of the Sea, Triton's Triple Challenge, Part 4.
What?
The last challenge be a good old punch-up. The winner gets, what do I need?
7 points?
What he said. Good. Now, put 'em up.
Oh, this
That's
is taking
why.
the piss. It's called the Triple Challenge.
Yes, we agree for once. What happened to a man doesn't go back on his word?
You be right, he does. But a man always wants more.
Ugh, this clod. What crud is he spouting now?
Now his true colors are
It's
coming
the same
out.
stuff he's been spouting from the start.
Look out.
Lance!
Huh?
You better pay attention. Man of the Seas, sucker, punch!
Is it a sucker punch if you announce it?
You okay? What a bloody underhanded way to start a fight, arsehole.
Carelessness on the sea gets you killed. A man's gonna pay attention every second of every minute.
Sorry, Captain can't be stopped when he gets like this. Friends, watch out or get sucked into Captain Tornado.
Are they all leaving?
A snuffing sucker punch. Now you're in for it. Playtime's over, matey.
Ah, I like you then. They take you all out at once.
Ooh, his weapons are interesting. Is he not gonna transform? Is he really not gonna transform?
So it's settled, right? We totally won this bloody thing.
Man, what a real mudder of a Mobius. Oh, my aches have aches.
You've bested me. He ain't half strong.
It wasn't exactly one-on-one.
To be sure, I'd have beaten any one of ye in a fair fight. But I feel no ill will. Been a while since anyone knocked me down.
Well, I'm feeling all kinds of ill. He snuffing sucker punched me.
I have a question. If you're a Mobius, you could have transformed at any time,
I
right?
thought the same thing.
So, why didn't you do it?
Ah, young'un. Only thing I trust are these old bones and my own 2 fists. In a brawl, anything else kind of taints things. Besides, using anything else be no fun at all.
I feel that. I think.
Ah, truth be told, I've been alive so long, I've clean forgot how to transform.
Oh, for sparks. Don't know why I asked.
Forgot to
By
do
the
it.
by, Wonder if I could ask you a favor.
Come on. Think it's a bit early in our relationship for that?
If I let this get away from me now, I might not remember again. I gave up thinking ahead long, long ago, see?
Well then, what is it that you need?
Ah, well, I want you to smash that big old shiny thing.
He's asking us to do it?
That's your flame clock.
Mate, do you even have a clue what you're saying right now?
I've been waiting for this moment.
Really?
For that thing to disappear, see?
Are you really sure?
Yeah, tear it down, says I.
Well, I'm around to watch it happen.
Wow.
Here we go.
I think he's my favorite out of the consoles. He's actually pretty cool. You know, if he's not a liar or anything, he's actually pretty cool.
Finally, you're free, friends.
Huh.
I know it's a bit late to ask this, but are you sure this is okay?
Now, you boys and girls might not be understanding this. I've been a Mobius for a long time, seen and learnt a lot about death. The thing with death is, it doesn't care about your feelings. It just comes when it wills. Now, I've seen people who lived short but full lives. People who cling to every last bit of life. People who are only too happy to die. I've encountered so many people, I've lost count. But good or bad, they die while I carry on.
But of course that's going to happen, with the way the world is.
If I'm going to accept things just because that's how they are, then maybe I've been living too long. Watching the way they lived, I ended up thinking, wondering what fun these people could get up to if they were free. Something fun. Maybe something stupid.
Fun?
Sure. I think about Dougie, best strong man I ever saw. Or Serena, nobody loved to see like her. Ghoul had no equal in battle. I knew all sorts of spirited folk, but no matter who they were, the flame clock would end up being their reason for living. I wanted to do something, but not even these boat hooks could put a dent in that blasted thing.
You mean you tried to do it as a Mobius?
Aye, but nothing came of it. That's when it really hit home that I was a Mobius. I couldn't destroy the flame clock, and after a while, I just gave up. Isn't that ironic?
Man, and here I thought you were just some giant without a thought in his head. Turns out there's a bit more to you.
It be true. Getting the old noggin going is not a skill I possess. But round about the time I gave up thinking about anything, I started hearing about you lot.
About us?
Yep, some idiots going around beating up Mobius, smashing up flame clocks, things of that ilk. Need I explain any more? I knew you were the ones who could release my friends, trapped by that infernal clock.
Well, we did do that.
Indeed. I suppose you could say that us destroying the flame clock set your friends free. But that doesn't mean that your friends would have got the same lease on life as Mobius.
You don't have come out with some trite Four Eyes.
Four Eyes? My name is Tyon.
I be talking about in here.
The heart? You mean like feelings?
That's right, girl. It doesn't change anybody's lifespan, but in that moment, it's the bonds between us all that changed.
But you're a consul. You're telling me something's changed between you and your underlings?
I think you know the answer, boy. We be equal now, not tied to each other by time, or who be above and who be below.
Equal?
Aye, Me and ye are equals. We've had a good brawl, and now there's no grudges.
So, what will you do now?
Good question. I reckon I'll find the next big beastie and beat the snot out of it. Hope you got room, kiddies.
We have a console on the team.
Didn't really think I'd be fighting Mobius. But I'm a big boy. It'll be fine.
You mean...
He's so cool.
You're joining us?
Yep. I bet you feel all kinds of reassured.
I mean, you are pretty tough.
Wait. Did you forget we're Ouroboros?
Indeed, Mobius. You're gonna go against your own kind.
Too right. You could live 1,000 years and not get the chance to team up with Ouroboros and take a pop at Mobius. I may like an odd scrap with some tough ones, but going on some idiot adventure with them sounds fun too.
Idiot adventure.
What do you think?
He doesn't seem the type to have any ulterior motives.
There's one. I've a debt to pay ye, and I've decided I'll pay it now. Otherwise, ye softies will get knocked down by the next breeze that comes along.
Okay.
And not because you're planning on punching us when our backs are turned?
Nope. When I've a problem with somebody, I be the sort to tackle it head on.
I mean, no. You definitely punched me when I wasn't looking.
Avast with your pesky details. Come on, this is a good deal.
All right. You convinced me.
You sure?
You can't say you hate him after listening to all that.
Yeah.
That's true. Okay. You're on the team, Triton.
Glad that didn't take long. I like a good snappy decision, so I do.
But if you put 1 foot wrong, we're kicking you out faster than you can say Ouroboros.
I shan't cross my heart. Just you watch, boy. I got me own special power I can help you out with.
Okay.
Oh, yeah? I'll keep my expectations low.
What is your special power? I like this guy.
Minute? What happened to Flame Clock?
Oops. Guess I'd better relay the tale to my men. Oh, one last thing.
Huh? What is it now?
I got feelings deep as the sea, which I like to pound into some tough enemies. Now I want to fight forever, but when I became a Mobius, that's when I realized that one human life would always have felt too short. I've lived my life in fear, worried that it was too short. But now, a quick scuffle with ye all has helped clear things up for me. I really felt alive.
That's good. I think.
I be grateful. Thanks to ye, I can chart a new course.
Get out of here with all that, man.
Ha! You got it!
Huh. Not bad. Not bad at all. I've sent the data to your irises. Give it a look over for me. What's this? A map of the prison camp? If we can find a good insertion point, this will take us the rest of the way. You're right, but for that we'll need a bit more information still. So the other blue mission... There was supposed to be Agnian forces on the other island, right? Let's see what we can find there as well. Okay. Corn Island, I think Kisame said. Right, let's investigate Corn Island then. Okay, now how do we get closer to the Balena? I don't know. By fighting? Queen's Ruffles. We got found. Wipe him out. Let's go. That was easy. No more enemies. Good, let's check inside the ship. I think some of us should stand guard outside. Alright, I'll be the lookout. Me too. Cutscene.
So, Ouroboros does training as well, huh?
You're...
Shania. Shania Reed.
I remember you.
About your rescue mission. Ghondor and I are friends from the crib.
I don't know that word, crib. Does it mean you've known each other for a while?
I guess you don't use that expression, huh? Why even use words? Feels like we're just talking at cross purposes.
Sorry about that.
Know what? Forget it. Well, gonna answer my question?
You mean about training?
Yeah?
That's the thing. Mimi and the others are doing their best. I need to as well. Anything to help me get an edge. So...
Ah. Mimi, is it? That's what you call her? The one with the long ears?
Yeah. We've always been in the same colony.
You're friends?
That might be saying a lot. She's kinda like my role model. She's strong, kind, mega dependable.
Getting more Senna stuff. That's good.
Senna, right?
Huh? Oh, it's... You are...
I'm Mio, third term. We haven't met before, have we?
Oh, I'm sorry. Your name totally slipped my mind. But I don't think we've talked before.
You know, I was just looking for a training partner.
For the trial?
I like to think I'm pretty quick on my feet, but I'm not really strong enough. Our captain said you would make a good addition, and that you're super strong.
He's exaggerating. I'm totally average, totally.
Wanna try? Teaming up?
With you? You sure? I'm a nobody.
Sure, I'm sure. I'm literally asking you right now. It's your choice.
Well, if you really don't mind, sure.
Really? Golden? We're a team then.
Thank you.
So they've known each other for like 7 terms.
Role model.
She's the one who's kept me going. I wouldn't be here otherwise. And after meeting you guys, now I understand what life's really all about. A part of nature's cycle. I'd never even thought about it before, but it's pretty amazing, huh?
How is it natural?
Huh?
Why should we swing our blades around without a hope of winning? Better to die and be born again inside their cycle. Just pulling your leg. Caught you off guard?
Well, yeah, you kinda did.
Why is it playing this
How'd
music?
you expect me to react to that?
Why did it play that music?
Do you always work so hard for approval? That fun?
Huh? You can tell?
That's right. 'Cause we're just the same.
Yeah, I feel that one. Hit a little close to home, huh? Oh, it's going back to when, back in the beginning of the game. Yeah.
Come on now. Be true to yourself.
What? Is that a Mobius? Yeah. Uh, uh. Be true to yourself. Who said that? Hmm.
Hey, Mimi?
What's up? Speak to me.
Uh, it's, lovely weather we're having.
I don't know, I'd say lovely. Bit overcast.
Oh, you're right. Silly clouds. Guess I had my head in them.
Huh?
Weird.
What was that about?
I don't know. Do you know? So what's your loot from the Belena looking like? A survey sketch of the Agnes Castle bar. Begin, now we're talking. We've got a good deal of info now. Let's go back to Kisame on... Okay. Okay, tell me what you know. Let me send you what Tyon and I got from analyzing the maps. First, about infiltrating the island itself, it appears there are natural caverns directly underneath Agnes Castle. If we break through one of the walls and climb the cliffs, we can avoid most of the guards' attention. There should be even less chance of us getting caught if we do it under the cover of darkness. I seem to remember a little inlet near that cove. Could be a good place to wait for nightfall. Once we've ascended the cliffside, we can approach the camp from the back. Notice the air vents? I expect one of those is our way in. That's quite a drop. Indeed, they won't be any use for exfiltration. Those AD devices are certainly going to be a help. Well, if they're not and you're spotted, you'll all be rounded up in seconds. That's comforting. So assuming we get into the prison, how exactly we're supposed to blend in? See how the vents also connect to the central cell block? It should be easy for you to mingle when the prisoners are all in one place from morning assembly. After that, you can move about in the open, calm as you like. As long as you've got an ID, they won't suspect a thing. Once you're inside, you should make contact with Ghondor as soon as possible. Okay, I prepared a few possible plans of action when you're ready to leave the camp. You'll need to change plans as the situation demands. Everyone needs to play their part. If you can get out quietly, head for Petulia Bay where you'll rendezvous with Kisame. But top priority is breaking out Ghondor. Blast the western gate off if you must. Well, it seems like we've got our plan in place. Riku, roger that. When preparation's ready, we take Boundary to... We can leave at any time. Let's get on with it then. Got my identification device on. Once we're inside the prison, we won't be able to come back out again for a while. We must be absolutely sure that we're ready for anything. Infiltrate the prison. Let's do it. Let's go. 5 is awesome.
It's massive. That's the Agnian castle.
And it's floating.
Seen it before, Mio?
Nope. First time for me too. Like you guys. We never got any special training.
If our intel's right, we ought to find a cave if we circle along anti-clockwise.
Is that the one that then leads to the ventilation ducts in the camp?
Yeah, that's right.
Quickly. We need to get in before it gets light.
I think this is the place. If we break through this wall, we can get outside, right? Alright, Senna, we're up. Got it, I'm with you. Nice, those guys are strong. I'm glad they're on our side.
Well,
oh, you know?
on we go, then.
The story's probably gonna get serious after this point, so I'm gonna put back on the more serious clothes. In honor of Ethel. Yeah, I think I want to know what to look like her. And then you, what did I give you again? Oh yeah, your military uniform is dope. For her look, it looks really good. And it also reminds me of Nia. And maybe a little bit of Melia, to be honest. What did I give you? Yeah, she looks really good for this, but I didn't even look at everything else. Hold on, let me check everything else. That looks not so bad on her, actually. It's not a bad look on her. That's not a bad look either. It's not, you know what? Call me crazy, but Uni looks good in everything. Okay, ooh, I like her ogre look. I really like it. I really like her in ogre. Okay, you I'm not changing. Because this is... like Isur, you were really close to. So I feel like that works. And then you... what did I give him again? I just like the look of this. I forgot who's Guardian Commander. I forgot who that... Isn't that, that's Ashira, right? Well, it doesn't matter. I really like this look on him. It looks sick. And then you... yeah. So everybody went to the mall and got new clothes. Look at this beautiful looking team. It's a little lacking in color, I'll admit. But sometimes you need these. Sometimes you need these. We went from colorful to swimsuits to this. We had a little bit of variety, you know? I don't like that you can't take off the eye patches though. I kind of want to take off the eye patch, I'm not gonna lie.
Good morning, you snuffing reprobates.
Oh God.
Beautiful morning today. If only I could appreciate it. Didn't get much sleep. Do you know why? Because the eclipse draws ever nearer. How many of you are getting made an example of on Hope's Rest this time? I can hardly contain myself thinking about it. Couldn't catch a wink of sleep last night. Me?
Nutty snuffer. He's really enjoying this.
Yet, nonetheless, the show must go on in order to unite our hearts and minds to keep the world in balance and perfect harmony. This will be your final resting place. So why not live a little while you still have some body to enjoy it with?
Hate this guy. Hate this guy.
I'll give him something to enjoy.
What term is he even? It's not like he'll have that much longer than them to live. Ah, bollocks.
It's okay. I'm not bothered.
I
hate people like that.
Yeah. This is a warehouse of some kind. According to the schematics, that's what it is. What do you think, Noah? There are no guards. Should we be able to proceed? You're right. Seems safe enough. Let's get down through here. Hold up. Shouldn't we be taking off our eye patches? Did he hear me? As far as I can tell, the people being held in here don't have them on. Did he hear me? Yo, the game is self-aware. Makes sense. Okay.
The hell you come here for?
Ghondor.
Wait, what?
Is that Ghondor?
I asked you a question.
Is Ghondor
Give me an answer, fresh fish.
the angry girl? Oh wow.
Huh? Cut the crap.
She's kind of cute.
Any lights on in there, you dead brain?
Hold on. Is Ghondor
Is Ghondor a what?
She's so
Finish
angry.
your damn sentence.
Why are you so angry?
What? My name. You got a problem with it?
So she's Ghondor.
Bitch queen. She must have thought she was being funny. Oh, so you agree, do you?
No, it wasn't.
Okay. It was funny at first, but now I instantly hate her.
Go die in a ditch, you turd.
Yikes. Never thought I'd hear someone top Uni's sweary mouth.
Yeah, Ray.
Don't you go copying her, Senna.
Nah, not my style.
Oh, wow. Ways to talk trash about one of your friends.
So, where was I?
Think it was about why they're here.
Oh, right, that. So, what's the idea, sweethearts?
Now she's playing nice?
Right?
You're Ghondor.
What's it to you?
Monica from the city. She told us about you. She said you'd know where the queens are.
So you are the bitch queen's lapdogs?
Please tell us what you know. We have good reason to meet with them. To bring peace and to set the world to rights.
This shit again?
What?
Again?
I'm fed up with hearing that sanctimonious ardent crap.
So you aren't gonna help us out then?
If you're trying to kill the now, then you can just forget it.
Kill the now?
Did I bloody stutter? Oh, you just don't get it. Maybe this'll hammer it home. Eggy, Oggy,
Mom?
At your command.
give this lot a bruising and dump him in the trash.
I really hate her.
My pleasure.
I hate her, like, a lot. Can we leave her here? A lot of people like her. Well, good for you. I'm not one of those people. Oh my gosh, she's the fifth class. Of course she's the fifth class. Of course she is.
Huh?
That fifth class is
I
fast.
put all my love into that one for ya. You better appreciate it. Wait, it's glowing.
Why does that look familiar to me? I feel like I've seen that thing before.
Careful. She packs a meaner punch than you think, Noah.
Yeah. No jokes.
Of course she does. She's a pro. That's Monica's daughter for you.
That's Monica's daughter?
Daughter? You mean
That makes sense.
that she was born from Monica? Like that baby we saw?
That's about the size of it. Plus, the head Ouroboros candidate.
Oh.
That too?
You don't say. It all adds up now. Oi! What are you prattling on about? You got something to say? Say it to my face.
Alright, I guess
do.
it makes more sense. I still don't like her though.
Why are we fighting each other? It's so pointless.
Piss off. No, it's not.
Why?
Because you dads haven't figured it out.
About killing the now?
Yeah.
Then stop holding out and just tell us.
Set the world to rights, you said.
Yeah, I did.
Not sure if you're just being self-righteous, but take a look around. Think about how many lives it's cost. Running after that shit already.
All right, that's enough. On your knees now, all of you. Hands behind your head. Disobey me, you'll get time in solitary.
Change of plan. Sheathe your blades now. Let's just do as he says, okay?
Okay, got it. Stay safe when you're in too. Jensen and the others are all in the same cell, it looks like. If they didn't notice us coming in from the outside, I think we can call step 1 of the plan a success. I wonder how we're supposed to get Ghondor to work with us. Yeah. The way she said we were trying to kill the now sounded like she might take some convincing. And what the spark does that even mean? I have no idea. But I think I want to ask Ghondor about it. Lots to talk about. Talk, dude, I'm not looking forward to raising a merry ruckus just to get out. That seemed not strictly necessary. What do you mean? You're new around here. If you don't stir yourself, you'll miss grub, you know. Huh. They even feed us? Well, now it seems like we have more freedom than we initially assumed here. Let's look for Ghondor. He's not, how do I say this, influenced too much by his emotions. He thinks clearly for the most part. I mean, some might say that's kind of a weakness, but I like that about Noah, that he's not quick to be so emotional the way Shulk and Rex were, you know? I like that he can balance them out. I'm almost kind of sad that it's stuck on Nintendo, like, more people need to experience Xenoblade, you know?
I'll tell you what we should all do. Not one frigging thing.
We do nothing.
If we just stay put here, and the city folk keep a low profile, no one has to die for small nuts.
So that's your now.
Penny finally drops.
Aren't they going to execute you next month?
So, it'll be 10 people if that. They've got over 1,000 locked up in here. It'll barely register.
So? Lives aren't statistics?
I'm saying if you stir shit like what Bitch Queen wants, you'll have
1,000 lives on your conscience. And also, you're gonna set the world to rights? Then what's that there on your arms? On your chests? And then there's the kitten. Little more than a month left. You must be the most eager of the lot.
That's enough!
I really hate
Shut
Ghondor.
up about the world already.
I really hate her.
All this holier-than-thou crap. You're only doing it for yourselves. You just fight out of self-pity. Flailing around thinking you can make a difference.
When I see off lives, I do it with purpose.
Mia.
Just one more day, one more minute. You've no idea how many lives we've sent. All the friends we had, wishing they'd had more time. That was each and every day for us. But it was all we could do. It was all we had to believe in. Day in, day out.
You are an Offseer?
And when we finally made it to the city, I realized there was a whole different world out there. They're so lucky. I really thought that. I was astounded. Just by extending our years, life could be so different. I even saw the beginning of a new life. That tiny little hand that was grasping mine. I can understand why you want to protect that. If that's the now you speak of, we'd never kill that. Still, that's why we're trying to protect it for you. To save our friends. To build a future that would make us free.
You've got about a month. That enough? For that?
God, I hate this girl.
I don't know. My time might be up before our fight is truly over. There's probably not that much I can do.
Mia.
But I've got to try. I'll keep trying while my flame still flickers. And after that,
Yeah, we gotcha. We'll carry on your will. Right, Noah?
Of course. I don't really want to imagine that. But there's just no running away from it.
True.
All we can do is move forward. We have to. That day, Guernica entrusted us with this power. And because of that, we made friends with former enemies. Believe us, your now is safe with us, as is the future.
So, that's your argument.
I've seen that thing before, right? You know what? Don't tell me. But I swear I've seen that thing
What's
before.
this?
For the Cloud Keep. Where the real Queen of Agnes is taking her beauty sleep. You'll need that to get in. Kinda like a key.
It belongs to Nia?
This thing took a liking to... names?
Noah.
Was
Yeah.
that from Xenoblade 2? I don't remember.
Noah and Mio. I'll remember that. Anyways. The doodad reacted to you two when you teamed up. I think it was probably like telling me to give it to you.
Thank you.
You're helping us now? Still hate the fact that Bitch Queen sent you.
And I still hate you.
What's name did pick you so.
But you know,
And I did promise.
I can't do anything about that.
Promise.
In 3 days, Agnes will be holding a large-scale training exercise on Daedal Isle. Of course, that means minimal security for us. That'll be our chance to escape.
How, then?
Well, the only way I know how. Am I right, you dads?
Yeah! I've got a bad feeling about this.
Me too.
Yeah, the proverbial's gonna hit the fan.
Really? You
Them's the
being
breaks.
proverbial?
Take it or leave it.
All right. In 3 days.
Just do some prison things until then.
Prison things?
Oh, just try to keep in line, would ya? We don't want to draw attention.
We'll keep that in mind.
Oh, and a quick word of advice.
Hmm?
When all is lost, let him hear you roar. Got that?
Hear us roar.
She's so bossy. Go away.
All that power you wield, that's exactly what it was meant for.
Mia was wasting her whole life to fight for a better future instead of living out the days. She's asking a valid question, is it worth it for her? Oh no, that I get, but her personality needs work. Ghondor is allowed to hate her mom. I agree, but again, what do I have to do with that? She should not be like that. You might learn to like Ghondor before the game ends. I don't know. I mean, I didn't like Tiana at first. I like him now, but I hate Ghondor, like, with a passion. Like, I hate her. She's gonna have to do a lot to change my opinion. She's a leader, so she should boss them around. She could boss her own people, but keep me out of it.